Hello, welcome to another edition of Heart Matters with Pastor Adebisi Joy Ateli. Today we are going to be looking into a very important topic, which is the reason why relationships fail. Many relationships fail because the first thing has been left for the last thing. Bible in the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 says that above all else, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it proceeds the issues of life. Now, most relationships fail because what should have been attended to in the heart was not attended to. The heart was just left, to take care of itself. So people enter into relationship, and the relationship is not working because the heart has been unattended to. So now there are several reasons why relationships fail. We're going to talk about three major reasons today on why relationships fail. And number one is unhealed wounds. Many people enter into relationship, whether it be the family relationship, your workplace relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, marriage relationship, even relationship with someone on the street. The way you respond, the actions you take as a result of what is actually in your heart. So relationship does not start from the outside. Relationship comes out, it's from the inside to the outside. Now, the reason why people behave the way they behave is because of their experiences, the way they grew up. There are people who grew up, suspecting everybody as witches and wizards. This is actually their foundation. And there are people who grow up under an atmosphere of intense love. They saw love transmitted in their home, and this became part of their lives. And there are others who had a lot of things, that they went through where they were young, child, they were traumatized. Some people were raped, molestation of different kind, children who their parents would talk down on, verbal abuse, and many other kinds of things had happened to people in the past. Betrayers, you were in friendship with people and you were betrayed by what you heard them talked about you, so you decided to enter into your shell and block yourself to every form of relationship. Now, I want to let you understand something, that you cannot enter into a relationship with baggages. You cannot be in your marriage with baggages. You must tell God to heal you from every form of baggages. The Bible says that we should come to him, all ye that labored and are heavy laden, and he's going to give you rest. He's going to give you rest. So rest comes from from God. God is the source of rest. When we rely on him, solely depend on him for healing and transformation, he will come to set you free. The Bible says that the thief comes to steal, to kill, and to destroy, but Jesus came so that you could have life and have it more abundantly. Now, most of the things you might have gone through in the past might just be Satan's scheme, to rob you of your joy, to rob you of your happiness, to rob you of the best kind of relationship that could actually happen to you. So it's time for you to give that your heart to God, so that he can heal you from that very, very pain. And how can you do this? Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So as you begin to renew your mind, you'll find that you are now seeing yourself the way God sees you. You are able to see people with the eyes of the Spirit, not with your own understanding. The Bible says, do not lean on your own understanding, and you'll see your relationship working, you see your marriage working. It doesn't matter who has hurt you in the past. It's time for you to let go so that you can have a better relationship. Now, the second reason why relationship fail is I call it lack of purpose or vision. Now, when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse will be inevitable. When two people are in friendship or relationship and that relationship wasn't defined, where is this relationship actually heading? You find that there will be aimless arguments. The couples will wonder, the people in friendship will wonder. You are in friendship with someone and you don't know why God brought you together. You don't know what message you should be transmitting to the other person. The Bible says that blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is on the law of the Lord, and on it does he meditate day and night. So it's important that you understand that relationship should be based on purpose. If we go to the book of Hosea 4 verse 6, the Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. Now, when you don't understand why God brought you together with your spouse in marriage, in holy matrimony, you will abuse that marriage. So when couples are working towards a particular vision, their mind will be focused on this vision and they want to do everything possible to see to it that this vision is transmitted effectively and it comes to pass. And this becomes like a source of happiness and joy. They see this and they are happy. So a godly relationship should be more than feelings. It should be based on purpose. As a single, when you want to enter into any relationship, you should first of all know what you want from life. And if you're already married, that marriage should have a vision. Both of you must craft out a vision for yourself and a plan to see that vision become what actualize. Now we're going to talk about the third thing, the third reason why relationship fail. Relationship fail because of lack of communication. There are many singles out there that they meet someone today and the next thing they are entering into a sexual relationship without asking all the necessary questions. Before you go deeply into a relationship, you must ask questions that are necessary. There are people in relationship that don't even know the age of their partners. So when they get to a particular point in that relationship, they start lying. They will not be able to tell you the truth about their age because you didn't ask in the first place. I want you to understand that when relationship is hot, when it is just new, even in a friendship kind of relationship, you meet someone, you are like, hello, what is your name? Where are you from? What do you do? Questions are asked easily. So, but when you get closer and closer, you find out that trust is no longer there. The person is thinking that you are not the kind of person that certain information should be diffused to. So when you meet someone, it's very important that when you meet someone, you should ask them all the questions that you need, everything you need to know about their family. How many of them are there in their family, their mother, their father, what kind of things do they do? Is their father and mother together? What are the experiences they've gone through in the past they wouldn't like to repeat? You need to find out a lot of things. Anytime you come together, you ask them questions. Anytime you come and when you see the person does not want to answer you, you begin to look at that. You just understand that there are things that you have to know about the person. So even for married couples, you don't get married and stop communicating. Communication is very important in the husband and wife relationship. Whatever you need in a relationship, the way you want your spouse to treat you, you have to tell them this is how you want them to treat you. Let's say your birthday is coming, you can just use wisdom to tell them, oh, these are the kind of things that I would love you to buy for me. So you begin to list them, like a woman, I need I love perfume, slippers, shoe, hair, bag, you start listing it. Necklace, these are things that you can buy for a woman, and you have just used wisdom to transmit that information to your spouse. So if you are in marriage, don't keep silent. You must mix grace and truth together. Tell your spouse things that you don't like, the things that you like, and make sure that you speak truth in love. You don't speak truth in a harsh tone. So communication is a very vital aspect. Now, if you don't communicate well, there will be a lot of secrets. And lack of communication causes bitterness also, where people have to bottle up how they are feeling inside, and bitterness will start coming out of them, and they see themselves acting in ways that they shouldn't act. So it's important that in any form of relationship, you should learn how to communicate. Do you know that even in the business world, you can't do business effectively without learning how to communicate? So everyone must learn the simple way, or let me say the simplest way of communication. So if you want your relationship to work, I want to end by telling you that you must work on the roots of that relationship, which is the heart. The heart is the root. Make sure that the heart is okay. God bless you. Until I come your way next time, I am Pastor Adebisi Joy Ateli.